Good evening, 49er faithful. This is just an off-the-cuff live that I had to do in reaction to the 49ers signing the assistant head coach, Anthony Lynn. To me, this is fantastic news and just needed to be stated here on the air. So wanted to come on a quick live stream. As you can see here, I'm ready to get out of the house on my way out, but stopped in order to fill everybody in on that simple fact that Anthony Lynn is being hired as the assistant head coach of the San Francisco 49ers. Very exciting news. Last was the head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers, had an opportunity to work alongside of Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's development obviously went well early on in his career. Reading through Twitter, very excited about people's reactions to it. Bonta Hill, Anthony Lynn was a member of the Broncos Super Bowl teams. Who was coaching there? Mike Shanahan and Bobby Turner. Yes, the roots run deep in this one, with Lynn going back to playing for that Broncos team and coaching alongside of Kyle Shanahan in previous regimes as well. Let's see, a couple of stats about him. Former 49ers running back, two-time Super Bowl champion as a running back underneath Mike Shanahan, former offensive coordinator of a number one rushing offense, former head coach of 4 top 10 passing offenses. I spoke with Jack Hammer just hours ago and was saying that the 49ers need to bring in some fresh blood. This is exactly the type of move that I was talking about. I am totally with Special Psych here. Love this move. I am on board with it. I don't know, how over the top I'm going. Supercell, I love the enthusiasm. Super Bowl, immediately. Supercell Chaser is on it. It is most definitely a positive new move for the San Francisco 49ers. Anytime you have Grant Cohn saying on Twitter, Anthony Lynn is one hell of a coach, you know that's a solid move. When you can't even get Grant Cohn to speak ill of the man. Josina Anderson coming in. Anthony Lynn played running back for Mike Shanahan between the 1997 to 1999 seasons. After retiring, Lynn became an offensive assistant, special teams coach for Shanahan before joining the Jaguars. Kyle Shanahan was at many of Lynn's practices. The Shanahans are like family. It is unsigned as of yet, but it has been reported by Adam Schefter, multiple sources. KNBR is running with the story. Again, Josina Anderson pointing out that he was close to joining the university, to a university. She doesn't discuss which, but has verbally committed to becoming the assistant head coach. The timing of this is also interesting with regard to Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel is scheduled to meet again with Miami tomorrow, I believe. And the timing of this move with Mike McDaniel going into the final rounds of the Miami interview, it makes you wonder if they're attempting to replace that or simply adding to the staff here. My gut says just adding to the staff. This is a phenomenal leader of men. He was on Hard Knocks, so there's plenty of video available if you want to get a flavor of the type of leader, of the type of man, of the type of passion that Anthony Lynn can exude. I thought he had a calm presence on that show, but one that spoke loudly. The type that walks softly and carries a big stick type of thing. That was the vibe that I got off of him in watching those. I certainly have followed Anthony Lynn for some time through the various stops along his career and always thought highly of him. He was the offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions last year, so let's not hold that against him for too long. But I agree with Jan here. Good hire. I think that it is potentially, as Special Psych says here, it could be that this is a precursor to the McDaniel move. I also would be happy for him. If he were to move on, that would be sad. I think the 49ers run game would hurt for his loss. But to bring in Anthony Lynn, who is an experienced run game coordinator himself as the assistant to the head coach, again, a calming presence on Kyle Shanahan, man, I'm telling you. Karthik, yeah, it's a different look, right? This is the Portland standard flannel look that I'm going with here. Again, I'm on my way out to go play cards with friends, but I saw this news and I just had to come on here and talk about my excitement. I believe this is a phenomenal hire. I believe this is the new blood that the San Francisco 49ers coaching staff needed to bring in. This is the type of energy that Kyle Shanahan needs to have around him to unlock the confidence I believe Kyle Shanahan needs to have in order to eviscerate this fourth quarter tightness that continues to happen to him again and again and again in big games. This is the type of new blood I was talking about that can change that storyline. I'm very excited about it. I can't wait to dive more into it. I will certainly get into it. I'll be back Monday evening with Aaron from 49ers First Takes. We will certainly be talking about Anthony Lynn. If there are any thoughts, questions, concerns, hit me up at 49ersmailbag@gmail.com. I will attempt to work those into my next program as well. Before I go, Chris Royal, one of our sneakerheads on the channel, coming in with the super chat. Probably means McDaniel is out. I was saying that earlier. It could mean that, but he is, as of now, penciled in as the assistant to the head coach, right? Which was the previous role for Embry, our tight ends coach that was unceremoniously deprived of that raise and thereby let go. Not let go, was not signed to an additional contract. But I agree, it's possible that this is a precursor to Mike McDaniel taking the job in Miami. I'd be disappointed about that. Texas Niner, before I go, what are you missing? It is the signing of Anthony Lynn as the assistant to the head coach, and we're very excited about it. All right, that is it. I just had to get that out there before I go play some cards because it's Friday night, and I can't be here all night. I will be back on this weekend, like I said, Monday at 5 p.m. for sure with Aaron from 49ers First Takes. I appreciate all of you, and until then, cheers, 49er faithful.